What's going on, dudes and dudettes? It's Avionics back with another action figure review video. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and ringing that notifications bell. In today's video, we are taking a look at the new NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Last Ronin Flashback Michelangelo. So in the comics, this is as comic accurate as he's going to be, being those flashback moments where they go back in a time when they were still all together. And that's the front of the box. Here is the side of the box where you will be able to puzzle piece these sides as a mural. Nice artwork as always. On this side it says Michelangelo is number 11. On the back side we got some promo shots of Flashback Mikey with Flashback Leo also up there. And then down in this corner we do have a little paragraph. If you want to pause and read that, go ahead. In this shot we have a shot of him choking out a foot soldier with his nunchucks. And then here at the bottom, the NECA team responsible for bringing you this Flashback Mikey, including UPC barcode if you're trying to hunt out at your local Walmarts, because these are Walmart exclusive. Yeah, I believe these are Walmart exclusive and part of the new NECA displays that are coming out at Walmart, including like horror. There's like a new Silence of the Lambs and some other stuff and some anime. So be on the lookout for those new collectibles displays in the electronics section. Flashback Mikey is going to ring you up at $36.99. And then let's open up the flap to check out this awesome Michelangelo action figure. Ultimate. This is an ultimate. All right, so let's go ahead and take everything out of the box. All right, so we have Flashback Michelangelo all out of the box, including all accessories. And his default head coming out of the package is this straight-faced sculpt. And I really like how NECA put in and added that depth, that detail of depth at the brow and around the eyes. It looks really good. All the comic lines showing. He's got this short bandana tie knot around the back. He's got some nice detailed freckled spots on the top of his head and around on the side too as well. So he's got that head. And then he has this one as well. Teeth gritting on one side, showing off a great level of detail and depth in between each teeth. But the sculpt also looks amazing, and paint all around looks good. More of those freckled spots. And the bandana, which articulates, and they are removable. But let's see if they are of the same sculpt here. No, they are a different sculpt. So if you want to interchange them, you can. So two heads, two different expressions, which is good. He's got a total of 8 different hands, 4 pairs. So he's got a pair of these closed-fisted hands. It looks really good. The details of the lines and the paint and the black wash look really good. So a right and a left of that. And then he has these nunchuck holding hands, obviously he's going to need. And all of these seem to articulate side to side. But everything looks good. And I did notice that Michelangelo's hands are actually smaller in size than Flashback Donatello's hands. As you can see here. Here's Donatello's hand. And then Mikey's hand. So I guess in the comics, Michelangelo's hands are significantly smaller than like other turtles. So he is going to come with the high 5 hands. It looks really good. Here's the palm side. Here's the back side. The level of detail of the armor bandages just all around. Once again, articulating side to side. So here's Donatello's hand side by side with Michelangelo's hand. And as you can see, I'm trying to line them up properly. Donatello's hand, or Michelangelo's hands, are smaller than Donatello's. That's pretty interesting. Really cool. And then his last pair of hands are his more fighting and have more expression hands. Fingers are more a little bit bent outwards, but looks really good. Really good. So he's got a right and a left of this as well, articulating side to side. And then he's going to come with his nunchucks, of course, which have awesome actual real chains. None of that black rope or anything, but in the comics he does have the nunchucks are chains. So these look really good. Just be careful the links don't pop out, but the sculpt and the paint look really good. Got some black wash going on. So he's gonna have 2 of those. And then the figure himself, so I don't have Flashback Leo or Raphael yet. They are coming from straight from the next store. But I love the level of detail in the armor. It really translated well out of the comics. And there's just a lot going on, but not too much. But, you know, it is comic accurate. All the armor on the front. This is where he's going to be able to stow away his nunchucks. The reason why this is red is because at this point, you know, Raphael, he was the first to fall. So each one of the turtles has a little bit of red on them to honor Raphael's death. Spoiler alert, but I'm sure most of you already know that. But there's like different shades of brown all throughout among the different armor pieces, which looks really good. His shell is basically hidden away underneath all the vests and everything. But man, the straps look really good. All the tactical pouches nicely painted. All the comic lines look really good. I mean, look down in here. Look at the level of detail right underneath that pouch. Really good from head to toe. The detail in the arms still has some freckles going on there. Yeah, but none of these pouches are functioning, which is fine, which is really fine. But yeah, so going through the articulation now, he's going to be able to look down fairly well. Better than Flashback Donatello, that's for sure. There is one single neck joint. Oh, and the hood does not function. Just kind of, I would have liked a soft goods hood that kind of just folded, or maybe an interchangeable hood, one that goes over his head. All the way up, so it doesn't really look up. Donatello looks up pretty good. No, a little bit of tilting. Oh yeah, we got some tilting going on. Rotation all the way around. Let's see how his T-pose at his arms goes. As far out like that. His arms are going to be able to go all the way around. He does have a bicep swivel. We have 2 points of articulation showing off pins there at the elbows. So a little bit more than 90 degrees, flexing those guns. And then articulation all the way around at the wrist. And there's not much going on at the torso, but he does rotate side to side. Here he is doing the splits, not so much action because these are getting in the way. Kicking all the way forward. All the way back, which looks really good. We have 2 points of articulation at the knees, which looks really good, showing off that range of motion. Rock or swivel at the foot. Hinged all the way up. All the way back. And we do have the 2 holes at the bottom of the feet for peg stands. I feel like he does have a little bit of a crunch. Alright, so here I have this high five hand swapped in with a nunchuck holding hand in, holding one of the nunchucks. And then here's how the nunchucks look stowed away on his chest plate. Oh, and also the head I swapped into, the second head. And he does have swiveling at the knees as well as swiveling at the top of the thigh, right there at the hip. Alright, now time to size him up with other related characters. Here's Flashback Michelangelo with armored Last Ronin action figure. With the 1990 NECA TMNT movie Michelangelo. With the Mirage Jim Lawson style Michelangelo. With Pizza Club Michelangelo. And then last but not least, with Flashback Donatello. So Flashback Michelangelo has been able to be ordered early on Amazon. I think like maybe a month or maybe over a month now. He's been on and off Amazon listings. But he is $36.99 at Walmart right now, available at most, I want to say most Walmarts. They are now putting up those new displays in the electronics section away from the regular NECA items. So just be aware that you're going to find Flashback Donatello and Michelangelo in a different section of the electronics section. There's going to be like new display trays. But yeah, if you're all in on Last Ronin, obviously this is Michelangelo. If you know, you know. And this is Flashback, so it's part of the comics, and NECA did a really good job of translating this Flashback Michelangelo out of the comics, and everything looks really good, head to toe, all the sculpt and details. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed watching this video, I'd appreciate it if you hit that like button, leave all your comments and thoughts down below, and once again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that notifications bell for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.